Hello, fellow train enthusiasts, and welcome to part 2 of Railfanning in Minot, North Dakota on November 15th of 2025. In part 1, I showcased the morning to early afternoon trains. If you haven't seen it, I recommend going to watch it using the link in the description. Part 2 focuses on the mid-afternoon to evening trains, some of which I consider to be some of the best catches I've gotten so far. But without further ado, let's get on to the trains. This is a different train! This is a grain train! The first train of part 2 is this grainer, which we caught by complete accident. The reason I say we caught this train by accident is because we were at this crossing to view another train, but this one showed up first. For that reason, my friend and I nicknamed it our bonus train of the day. This train's DPU was extremely vocal, and by that I mean it was very, very loud. This video doesn't do it justice. After returning to Minot, we sat at the old unloading area between the BNSF and CPKC tracks because we figured we'd spent enough time at the Amtrak station. A CPKC local led by two E&D SD30C-Ecos soon rounded the bend through downtown. We almost missed this one because we went to get food, and it showed up right as we were returning to the tracks, and my friend recorded as we paced it. We fell pretty far behind because of the horrendous potholes beneath the bridge, but I still consider it a good catch. Following the swift-paced hopper train was a much slower-moving local, featuring some familiar faces. One of the locomotives put out a pretty spectacular smoke show as it moved further west, and my friend and I would have gone to watch it if it weren't for the next train. The first clip of this train is from early in the day, when we had gone to get some food from a gas station and heard the horns. The train soon came to stop to wait for the BNSF traffic through the diamond. Once the way was clear, the CPKC got on the move again. The location we chose for this train was a bridge over the Source River, which I had scoped out on Google Earth the week before. I had no idea. When we returned to the Amtrak station, an intermodal was sitting stationary on the north track, but the south track had a green signal, so we knew something was on the way. Before long, this empty intermodal came rushing by. I wasn't even planning on keeping the video of this train since the lighting was so awful, but seeing as it has a KCS special interest unit, I figured I might as well include it, although the lighting is awful and the frame rate is weird. Not great light conditions, but the last train we saw that night was the CPKC Light Power Move, featuring 3 GEVOs painted in the KCS Southern Bell scheme. I moved closer to the Broadway Bridge for this one, so the lighting was a little bit better. But I don't want to end the video with such low light catches, so here's the train I mentioned at the start of the video. This is the one we'd gone to the Railfanning crossing to watch, because it had the first Union Pacific locomotive we'd seen this far north. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. If you enjoyed, please consider liking and subscribing, and if you think there's something I could have done better, constructive criticism is welcome. A link to part 1 is in the description if you want to check it out. But with all that said, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.